Not so long ago, in a neighborhood not so far away, homeowners were getting ready for warmer temperatures, wondering how they were going to keep control of the temperature setting on their thermostat. Does that describe you? Then may the fourth be with you. Loganservices is going to show us how to win the thermostat wars at home.
And I want to welcome Zane, a comfort consultant at Loganservices. Thank you so much for joining us, Zane.
Thanks for having me, Mona.
Tell me first, let's talk humidity. What does humidity have to do with the more comfortable temperatures in our homes?
Humidity is a big factor in your comfort. You know, when we think about air conditioning, a lot of people think of just cooling the air down. But, you know, you think about when you go outside in the, late spring, early summer days, and some days it's really dry outside and it could be 85, and the difference between 85 and 90 doesn't really feel like much when it's dry. But when you think about when those really humid days that we get, every degree really counts. It could be 80 and really humid and it feels like it's sweltering, and the same effect goes on in our house. So removing humidity is really the end game of air conditioning.
Do you think it's possible to eliminate hot and cold spots without cranking down the thermostat?
Yeah, this is probably one of the most common issues that we run into. A lot of two-story homes, people will have a lot of heat, a lot of hot areas upstairs, sometimes the master bedroom or bedrooms in the corners where there's only one vent. But again, with newer systems, there are ways of making the system circulate the air more often, and that tends to mix the temperatures a lot more. So you take those hotter temperatures from upstairs and the colder temperatures, and the more it mixes that air up, the closer those temperatures start to get. And so again, multi-stage systems, fully variable systems, things that don't just turn on and off and cool the house too quickly, they tend to even things out a lot more. And so that way you don't have to just turn it way downstairs at night just so that it's comfortable when you're sleeping on a hot summer day.
Zane, are you telling viewers to get comfortable with the dark side?
Yeah, I mean, just a free little tip for viewers out there. I mean, I know it's nice and sunny out sometimes, but if you want to keep the bills down, draw the shades. Keep that sunshine out. That radiant heat really adds to the cost. And so, if you're not in a room, or obviously if you're watching TV or something, close the shades, keep some of that energy outside, and keep those bills lower.
Why shouldn't replacing your AC be dealt with as a solo project?
Yeah, air conditioning is designed to work with the furnace. Your air conditioner isn't a standalone piece. It is, there's a blower inside the furnace that moves the air across. And when you're dealing with these newer air conditioners, they're much more efficient. Sometimes they're, like we said, they're multi-stage systems, and they require the fan to do different things that older furnaces just aren't capable of doing. Again, in the past, systems were just on or off, and now it's much more common to have a system that kind of modulates itself to whatever the overall demand is. So if it's cooler outside or milder outside, you don't need it running as hard. So you got to have a furnace that matches with it.
Well, if people want to connect with you, how can they do that?
Easiest way would be go to our website, or you can check us out on Facebook too.
Zane, great tips. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for having us.